We know that food waste is literally the largest contributor to climate issues right now. And society really needs us to reduce food waste and redistribute that excess food to people who need it. There's 800 million people on Earth who might not go to bed tonight having a meal. There's at least 35 million in the US who might not go to bed tonight with a meal.
And I think this is where we as big industry players and large-scale organizations really need to step up and take a role. So we need to be doing something about it. Where is the problem? Where's the biggest problem we can solve as Cargill and Google to really start making some headway? And we landed on the distributor space, and as we spoke to distributors, we realized that the food waste problem was huge in their warehouses. Tons and tons of food, pallets of food go to waste every day in these warehouses across the US and the world. At Reskued, we leverage AI and predictive analytics to identify inventory at risk of becoming waste, and then we surface that inventory to local businesses and non-for-profits in the community so that they can buy it at a discounted rate.
So Cargill, our mission is to nourish the world in a safe, responsible, and sustainable way. An important part of what Reskued can provide is this way to create more of that local-to-local connection, but do it at scale across the United States.
So if we can start to build those networks in local areas who are solving for hunger, solving for food waste, they can start to get more data, they can start to make more connections and not just be thinking about how do we solve at this warehouse, how do we solve at this restaurant, but what's the solution that we put in place around this town, around this city to make sure that there's no food waste and no hungry people.
Upcycling happened to be the word of the year for the CPG industry last year, and it's the process of taking food that would otherwise go to waste and finding creative ways to create value out of it and create food products. Human food products and including pet food products is upcycling. And so, for us at The Conscious Pet, using Reskued saves us a ton of time. Being able to utilize the marketplace and grab particular animal proteins or particular waste streams that help us the most in any given moment is a big value to us.
Yeah, so I would always encourage other people to use Reskued. Reskued does a great job of communicating and understanding, various use cases. So they stand with us in terms of fighting inequity and also ensuring that everyone has a chance of providing this great and healthy food.
I just feel like the industry is ripe and ready for transformation. The industry is ripe and ready for technology, data, and AI to be applied to this problem. I've got big hopes for what we're really able to do in the coming year and years. It's empowering to be able to take action against food waste and do something positive for our planet while still consuming delicious, good quality food. So come join us on our mission.